Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to the stream. I'm sorry I'm late. Goddamn, my dream was so good. Sorry, but yeah, I'm kidding. I was up late last night because there was like some good news from a friend. So yeah, I won't really talk about it. But yeah, it was something else. Anywho, we're back to streaming. Um, So what we're gonna do today? We're gonna test out some new decks in rank. So far, we made ABC. So we're done with Blue Eyes at the moment. Now we're gonna test out the ABC and the XYZs with the Tachyons. Now my version for the ABC, I tweaked this yesterday because I couldn't grasp the thought of how to play this deck in rank. Now, this deck needs a little bit of a small engine just to make this work, because it cannot, and I mean it cannot, run and rank properly, because there are a lot of decks nowadays that can just stop this deck with just one card. Now, and plus, it is a bricky deck. It is a very bricky deck if you're running multiple copies of the XYZ ABC monsters. So I tried to run this on a 60 card. I think the best way to run this deck is with a 60 card pile, just to make it a little bit more like it's not linear, or it's not dedicated to one specific archetype, and that way it will still be alright if you run other copies of it, or other copies of another archetype in it. So it would be much easier to play it in rank. So what I'm thinking so far is either running, I think maybe we can run a copy of, how about this? How about we I haven't really tested this one out. This is just a small engine for the Kashtira. I tried with the Horus. I think Horus is another good thing to play this with. But minor problem with the Horus is that, well, there's no proper negations for with the deck, so you'll be left on the field with just a couple of monsters that doesn't do. But it's a pretty strong card to be on the field, though. I think the best way to have this is with the Kashtiras, or if you place this with the Fiendsmith as an engine. With regards to the Tachyon, we had an initial play with this of like a couple of cards here, like 3 copies of the Cloud Dragon. What else? There are a couple of Light and Darkness cards that were added here as well, but it was a little bit well, it is also a little bit bricky in a sense. And also with the Galaxy Eyes, it might be a pretty good deck to play with the Galaxy Eyes. But like I said, it's a little bit bricky, and most of the time you're gonna get your hands with multiple copies of this, and plus the Galaxy Eyes monsters that doesn't really do anything, because basically the Galaxy Eyes monsters needs to be on the field. So like a copy of, if you have this on hand, that's basically a brick. You don't want this on your hand. You want this summoned to your field. Also with a Photon Dragon, you don't want this on your hand as well, unless you want to tribute some monsters. But just, it's gonna be wasteful if you're gonna remove some resources on the field. Which, in the sense for this deck, you don't really want to remove resources because you really need them on the field. But I think nevertheless you have like a pretty good board to establish just by having a copy of Cypher X on the field. Or was it which monster was it? Detached 2 that can avoid your opponent from targeting any light monsters. There you go. This one here, detach 2 materials from this card so that your opponent can't target light monsters. That's one pretty good effect right there. Then you have to choose whether or not you're gonna summon a copy of Hope Harbinger or a copy of Photon Lord on the field just for an additional monster or spell card negation. And I think that's basically it. Your primary monsters in the field. I think this is way better if you're gonna run this as like a Ghost Second deck. But I would still have to test this one out because I haven't like grasped or I haven't like tested this one properly. But first and foremost, we're gonna talk about the ABC first. Because I've been meaning to try out the 60 card pile with this deck just to make this a little bit better. What if we put also? I don't think there's some. I don't think there's some restrictions with the deck as well with the ABC XYZ. Or I think there's a little bit of a restriction with regards to like light monsters. I guess. Hold on. Let's see. I thought this is a master little meta. Control blah, blah blah. Hold on, I'm gonna quick filter in Master Duel just to check out if ever there's like a restriction for the deck. So let's see, Union, and then cannot. I'm gonna filter out Union. Union, then the semicolon cannot. Where's the comma? No. Where was it again? Cannot. I think it doesn't filter that properly. I don't think so. How to filter it again? I forgot really. So oh damn, I forgot really how to hold on. Separate search items, start a search with blah blah with that name. Single regex patterns are supported. Search terms. So cannot. Oh, there you go. So X cross cannon is the one that has a word cannot in it. Also, you cannot spell summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except light monsters. So that's one restriction from the XYZ deck. What else? Also the Union Hanger. Let's see. Numbers results on target monster appropriate light machine monster. And then Union monster cannot equip a spell summon this item on that one. Unauthorized reactivation, target on machine monsters, blah blah blah. And then Union monster you equip cannot be spell summoned this turn. Okay, so it's just basically the X cross cannon that has or that will get you a restriction for light monsters only. There is one build that I tried earlier though. It was with Voiceless Voice, but Voiceless Voice is not a small engine to have. I think it'd be way better if you have it like a 60 card pile with a Voiceless Voice. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, Voiceless Voice is a really good deck though, but can't really like put it into consideration and putting that into the deck. I want to try this one first. I'll try this one first, and then if ever we still lose, then I'm guessing we should like try another one here. So newer cards. I know Exit Sisters are coming back because of the new card. That was pretty good. But isn't it a little bit like actually it's a bit more congested, if ever, isn't it? The search is something you can send on what? Goofy and Monster the same attribute. Oh, alright. Alright, it's pretty good starting hand though. Okay. Summon to the field. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. There we go. So we go first that. Oh. Alright, use the Thuck. Cool. Get that one there. Now, the reason why I got Kashtiras as a minor engine, you could also go for Horus if ever. But yeah, Kashtiras are pretty much sorted out as a pretty good small engine, but formidable. But let's see here. You go for this one. Mini activation. Dump a copy of that in the grave. Get a copy of our very own X-Cross. And then normal summon our X-Cross. Ooh, excuse me. Okey-doke. Come on, come on. Veiler. Oh. Interesting. Alright, so let's see what you're playing with. Alright. Ah, the Blue Eyes deck. Alright. Let's see. Gaba to that. The Invoked with the blue eyes with a splash of Invoked. I see. Okay. That's one light monster that I need, but let's see. If I go into this, do I have like a follow-up? Third level 3? No, I don't really have anything. Machine. I think I'm gonna go for draw 2 cards. Right. Oh, crappers. I'm not sure about this though. Ah, damn it. Not too good. Not really good. The worst part about this deck is, well, you need to have them in the field, then remove so that their effects will activate. I can't do anything about this though. Sad to say, you can't do anything about this. Even if I just do this, hold on. During main phase, you can equip one, blah blah blah, so it can't be activated, of course. There's no other way to play this though. So it needs to have a union monster summoned to the field. I will skip the turn. Can't do anything. That's one downside for the deck. If you have multiple copies of this on hand, you can't do practically anything with the deck. Alright. Ouch. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Here comes the combo. What did I banish first a while ago? I think, did I banish a copy of Nakaba? Or was it? It's the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit. Alright. Alright, still go. Let me guess. What other decks can we use with this? Pretty cool. Alright, so we go for that. With Crimson. Cool. Spirit Dragon, okay. That's nice. Really good hand. There we go. And if you have activated a spell card, we can just remove some significant cards there. This is very important. Oh no, what up? Sorry my guy if I'm very late. I was sleeping so calmly last night. I like my sleep. Honestly, to be honest with you, me and the wife were actually doing something. We were talking with friends last night. We were just talking all night. I think we slept around 2. Oh crap. Alright, so what did this guy get? So if we get that, so what we can get a copy of one Blue Eyes of the field. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm gonna use that. I think that was a bad choice. I could have just used that one earlier, go for that. But I can still use, needs to use this one though. Or you can just go for this. I think that was a misplay on my part. Yeah, I should have gone the effect with a birth. Let's see. God damn, I forgot the birth is. Or you go for that, sure. Yeah, I could have used that early. Haven't played any Yu-Gi-Oh in a while. Honestly, man, with the current situation that we have in Master Duel, I rarely play Yu-Gi-Oh off stream. The only time I'm doing it is if I'm testing out a deck that I like, and that's it. Remove it, so she'll summon the blue eyes to the field. Sure, whatever. Cool. I mean, the game is still... I still love the game, but playing Master Duel specifically, you know, isn't the first thing I open up on a day that I don't stream. It's not the first game that I open up. It's either like Dota 2 or Mech Break. Maybe after this we can play Mech Break, because you know I think that would be a little bit better. Master Duel is frustrating. Oh yeah, talk about frustration. Yes, I do agree with that. I am not the only one. Holy crap! Yes, it's like that. And most of the time, although my ideas with Master Duel is somewhat different than well, it's somewhat similar to others, of course, but you know, there are some times where it's really frustrating on one turn that you can't do anything, or whatever, you know, the typical stuff in Master Duel. If you're forced to go second, and you can just watch your opponent do anything or everything there, or if you're going first and your opponent has all the hand traps in the world and you can't do anything, things like that, you know. It's gonna take some serious battlelist updates to get me to have fun again. Oh, I do agree with that. I really hope that I really thought that March could have been the month for me to play Master Duel, to play out some other old decks, but it wasn't. Really crappy ban list last time though. Oh crap. Yeah, could have forgot that this kills off everything else. So yeah. You know what? Let's go segue after a few duels. Let's segue to another game after this, because honestly, I've been tweaking for a long time with this deck, and honestly, it didn't get me far with the new brick decks from Kaiba. I don't really know why Kaiba plays bricky decks. So far, he gets all the cards he needs on a anime game. So honestly, I am happy that I'm not the only one who experienced this frustration in the game. Goddamn. I think most of the players also in our well, some players, I guess, not all. Oh, for Pete's sake, it's another. All right. You're gonna banish. What you're gonna? Is this a Kashtira deck? Kashtiras are very common nowadays. My one copy of Birth and my one copy of Cross Out. Gosh dang it. There's so many decks that just kill you if you're not playing meta. Oh, honestly, yeah. That's it. I would agree to that. And if you're not playing meta, plus I just recently knew this last night. There is a new card for stun decks. Believe it or not, there's a new card for stun decks. You know, the Tachyon spell card? The new Tachyon spell card that was a really stupid card. Yeah, it's a new support for stun decks, because they now can search the Fossil Dyna, the barrier statues on the field, which is despicable and disgusting. Honestly, I don't know why they would even like use that though. Crazy. Oh my god, I forgot that you can't use the effect monster. Can't be spelled until summon this turn, so I gotta put driver first and then use to activate. Oh god damn. How can we do this? I think you just go for Maguscan pass. Let's see. Yeah, maybe after this I'm gonna play a couple games. I think last night I only played one game of Dota 2 and then a game of Mech Break for like 30 minutes or so, and that's it. Fudge, really hate you. One of the significant cards that can kill off this deck, especially if you're just playing one-offs for the XYZ ABC cards. Really fun. Goddamn deck, man. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a turn. I don't want to use a turn. He knows what I'm gonna summon to the field though, if ever. What are the odds? Baguska and pass. Baguska and pass. That's basically it. Oh, just me. I don't really have the proper. Oh, hold on. Do we have a Zeus in my hand? Oh, I do. Best part about this. This can be targeted in attack position. So cool. Cool. Now I'm worried now if this guy has an imperm or something. Yetter. Let's see. Probably an imperm or something. What if imperm, detach, wow, a better version of imperm, dimensional barrier, golly. Now that's one way to stop the deck. Yeah. That's it. Would have thought, right, that this would be a pretty good card to have nowadays. Honestly, yeah. I think other than Link Masters, then it's a pretty good card. You know what? Let's stop this for a bit. Let's play in another game. I mean, let's move to what you call this? To Twitch. I'm gonna change the category of the game. I'm gonna play out another game because this is annoying as fudge. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna end the stream here in YouTube. Let's move on to Twitch, because at this point I am just annoyed with this new cards and I want to play a new game. So I'm gonna change the category first. Hold on, because it's been a while since I've played some fun games at this point. Let's see, change some enough Yu-Gi-Oh. Play robots. Mech break. Alright. I think that's it. Hold on. End the stream in YouTube. And then